get into it in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so this is Final Fantasy IV. More specifically, this is the Pixel Remaster version of Final Fantasy IV, which is a series of remakes that Square released throughout this year, or last year, I guess. The last one came out this year. That is basically remakes of all of the first 6 Final Fantasies. So the notable changes to them are that there are lots of just visual changes, making it very aesthetically pleasing. Audio, the soundtracks have been all remastered, and gameplay-wise, there were, while seeming minor, still some changes to how things work with, I think, difficulties are changed a little bit. You can move in all 8 directions, and the addition of an auto battle feature, which will actually come into play big in the speedrun. Rookie, your combos aren't going to show up, so don't worry. You're good. But yeah, I don't want anybody to be afraid, like, oh, I don't want to interrupt them. Like, it's going to be very informal. It might not even turn out great, I don't know, but I want to see how it goes. It's something different. You know, because with a long RPG, I feel like your thing is just, like, the ability to perform the run well, while also being able to commentate and just be yourself and talk through the entire run. Because it can be very easy to just have a 3-hour RPG where you just sit there in silence and watch it play through. So definitely, like, commentating an RPG is definitely a difficult feat, I would say. But yeah, we're working through the intro here. The intro of the game is all I can do is mash text. There's no interaction here until we get our first menu. After we hand over the water crystal that we just stole from Mysidia to the king. And then we'll get banished, and I'm getting ahead of myself, but then we'll get to play. Rookie, I saw you pulled the trigger on the figure. Don't lie, you love the panic fight in Digimon. But yeah, one of the nice things about the Pixel Remasters is that you can advance text with any button on the controller. Like, literally any button if you're playing on controller. You can spin the joystick to advance text. That's awesome. More games should do that. Like, it makes mashing in this game so, like, comfortable. Where I've played, you know, done runs of games like Final Fantasy IX, which still isn't that bad, but you only get to mash with 2 buttons, and it's a lot less comfortable and a lot longer. Hi, Nelly. Welcome to my very informal commentated run. Alright, so now that we've been stripped of our title, Captain of the Red Wings, we can now get to play the game. So we're going to start with the menu, and the first thing we want to do is go to the configuration, turn the battle speeds very fast, the memory cursor on, and a feature called Continue Auto Battle. Like I said, Auto Battle is going to come into play pretty frequently in the run, and I'll get into it when we actually use it. But Continue Auto Battle basically means that if we have Auto Battle on, it will move. When you start the next battle, it will stay on. You don't have to turn it back on. So, a little more of the intro here. We just have to go up to our room and sleep in our armor, as one does when they are a Dark Knight, and get to the game. But since I do have time, I guess we can just kind of talk about auto battle and why it's so amazing. But auto battle, basically, the short of it is auto battle, if you have it on, will just repeat your last turn for you. So if I make all my characters attack and then I hit auto battle, it will just play all attacks. If I make Rosa use cure and Cecil use darkness and everybody else attack, when they've done their move, the enemy does their move, my team, when their ATB is ready, will just darkness cure attack all over again. And the nice thing about that, other than reduced menuing, is that when you have auto battle on, the game moves, I don't know how much faster, but it moves, you know, like 1.2 times faster or something, because it doesn't need to sit there and wait for you, so it just cooks through it, which also helps because before battles and after battles, like, if you have auto battle on, it like speeds the whole game up, not just like ATBs. So animations and stuff play faster with auto battle on. So that's why it's helpful to have continue auto battle on, so that when you get encounters, auto battle's auto on, and the animation getting into the battle actually plays a tiny bit faster. And if you need to, like, there will be a point later where we need to use attack on like many battles. We don't have to do anything. It's kind of, it just, if we get an instant ATB, it'll just cue the attack. We don't have to react. Rookie, what's wrong with Mecha Godzilla? I've never played a Destiny game, but I know what that's like. I played Dead by Daylight with Nali and Leona yesterday, and we literally started queuing for a game, and I went, okay, what are the controls? I just ignored the tutorials, just went in and went for it. Gotcha. Okay. I was like, it's basically one step away from, like, Meta War Greymon, who's pretty sweet. It's a really fun game, Rookie. I really enjoyed it. I didn't think I would, but I really enjoyed it. Okay, our intro is over. And we're going to now start playing the game. First thing we're going to do is we're going to come down to this little forest and grab ourselves a little chocobo buddy, so we can avoid encounters on the world map and move pretty fast. And we'll take it to the Mist Dragon Cave. Hey there, GT. This is serious stuff. So you can see in the upper left, that is the indicator for auto battle, and so now I have it on. So if I go into a battle, you can see that it stays on. And that's why you'll see me toggle it on and off and on at the end of fights. I do have to toggle it off to flee. For some reason, auto battle does not recognize flee as a command. It will attack. If you fleed on your last action, it will attack for the next action. It's kind of unfortunate. If flee stayed through auto battle, that would be sick. Anyways, this is a boss battle. This is as straightforward as it gets. We're just gonna auto battle attacks and stop when it turns to mist. So we just get to chill for a little bit. You can see though, I'm trying to hold auto battle as much as I can, because like I said, the animations play faster when you're in an auto battle. That's a good reason, Rookie. That is absolutely a good reason too. I don't blame you one bit. Oh, nice. We got an 86. That's a nice little chunk of damage. Can I see another one of those? All strength it. Come on. Never mind. We're not in for the critical hits today. Is what it is. Okay. And away we go. So now the Mist Dragon's dead, we can head on over to the Village of Mist and deliver them their shiny new present of 1 bomb ring. Yeah, how's your weekend going, GTA? That's a lot of sleep. I'm proud of you. How do you feel about that? Yeah, I usually like to alternate between different things for my mashing. Sometimes I'll do L1, R1. Sometimes I'll rotate the joystick. Sometimes I'll like kind of toggle the joystick back and forth. Sometimes I'll mash buttons. I don't know. It's whatever I'm feeling. And then we die. Fix my chair a little bit. Get comfortable. We got 2.5 more hours here. Sleepy? I think sounds like you need a nap. I think you need another nap. Why is my... I can't get comfortable. You can see here on the world map I'm utilizing these diagonal movements, which is a neat little feature added by the Pixel remasters, because in the originals you could only move, you know, up, down, left, right. Diagonal movement. It's not like a game changer, but like it is very nice. They're keeping the... Why are they keeping the front door open? It's cold outside. It's literally been snowing here for the last, like, 2 days. It's ridiculous. Like, why? I thought we were done with this. It's almost April. Sometimes you can beat these guys to the charge. We didn't. So they'll get 2 attacks in. It's not a big deal. Okay. And then that guy will retreat. There's a lot of the fights in FF4 where you have a lot of one, you know, captain and a couple guards. And by killing all the guards, the captain retreats. In some of the later ones, sometimes you can kill him. It's like a little bit slower, but you get more experience and money. So take it as you will. But also, hi Stormy, how's it going? Welcome, friend. So I was saying earlier, I'm doing like a little like informal commentated run. Alright, so we're gonna pick up an ether out of that pot. It's just nice to collect ethers. And we need to get the Sand Ruby to bring back Rosa. And the Sand Ruby is not in Kaipo, so you should not go back in the town. So we're going to head northwest. Except we went northeast because that's actually, I don't know directions. Sometimes the continue auto battle can be tough. It's tough to remember if you have it on or not, and I accidentally toggle it off sometimes. No, Stormy, we do not get snow here in May, June, or April. Even March, sometimes it's usually done. Northwest. That's right. You heard me correctly. So we're gonna proceed through the Underground Waterway to slow cutscene at the save room. Almost every instance in this game of encounter, there's really only one spot where we're actually gonna fight random encounters. We're gonna run from pretty much every random encounter. That's wild. Snow in June? That's wild. So our party right now is Rydia, Cecil, and Tella, and Rydia and Tella are pretty much going to do absolutely nothing. They're gonna be pretty useless here. Their only use is to take themselves out at the start of boss fights so we can funnel experience to Cecil. We need to pick up this hourglass, and we need to run from this fight so we can also pick up the Shadow Blade for Cecil. I'm not gonna menu yet to put it on because there's another set of items we're gonna grab first before we do a menu to equip it. So. So surprisingly, with the addition of the auto battle thing, there's 3 types of battles you can get. You can get regular battles, preemptive strikes, or ambushes. Or, sorry, there's 4. You can get back attacks too, which is basically an ambush. It just flips your rows. We need to do a menu here first, in which we remove all, optimize, and remove all. And see, here's an ambush. An ambush means the opposing team starts with their ATVs, so they'll get to attack before we get a turn. Back attack is the same, except your roads get flip-flopped. And preemptive strike is the opposite. We get to attack first. And weirdly enough in this game, like, it's actually faster with auto battle to just get a regular battle than a preemptive strike, because the text box for preemptive strike takes way too long. So Aquamammoth, pretty much the same as Mist Dragon. We're just going to attack with Cecil. I'm going to want Tella to die by the end of the fight because I want all the experience to funnel into Cecil. So I'm gonna let him just defend here and have Aquamammoth hopefully kind of weaken him up a little bit. And when Aquamammoth gets down to like 2 tentacles, I'll start having Tella cast fire on himself. No need to use more on him than maybe we have to. Turbo kicks on Antlion, so we're good. We're still good. We're gonna do it. I promise. I'm sold on Chocobo Kick. That's unfortunate. I was really hoping he would have hit Tella there and finished it, but... Alright, probably one more. Yeah. And he's down. Easy as that. Ba-ba-bum. More Chocobo. I should just throw Chocobo Kick on every boss possible. Every fight possible. Random encounter, Chocobo Kick, then flee. Zeromus, Chocobo Kick. Go through a convoluted strategy of like having Kane do the jump strap for Zeromus until he's down to like baby health, and then Phoenix down Rydia to summon. So here in the destroyed Damsian Castle, we're gonna raid their treasure troves first because they don't need it. They have elixirs stored in their treasures, so I'm going to take those elixirs because I need them. And we need that elixir specifically for a boss fight coming up, so it's pretty important we grab that, or it'll be a big mess. Alright. Yep. Spoony Bard. Moving on. A small note. It's like, you know, not noticeable unless you really know the game or whatnot, but we are playing with the font file swapped for the English font in this game. So everything's still in English. It's just using the font file from the Japanese font because it looks a lot. The actual English font looks bad. It looks not good. So this is way more readable for everyone involved. It's just a better experience for everyone involved this way. I don't know if there's any differences on the fonts of the font files, but this is more pleasing to look at for everyone involved. Alright, we got Edward, which was not the reason we came here. We came here for a Sand Ruby, but we got a Bard. It's okay. We're gonna go get our Sand Ruby now. Whoa, GT. That might have went a little too far. I'm gonna need you to chill. But yeah, so Edward's taken the role of Tella in also just going to die on the boss fights to funnel experience to Cecil. Edward's actually not the best. If he gets hit at all, he's gonna run away in fights. Including us if we underdamage him, so. When we try and take him out. So I'm gonna grab that Antarctic Wind. Here's our example of a back attack. So you can see that Rydia and Edward ended up in the front row there and Cecil's in the back row. It's only for that fight, but it can be kind of annoying sometimes because you're dealing less damage, taking more damage on your squishier people. It's just not a good time. So we're making a detour here into the save room. I'm gonna grab a few of these chests, Phoenix down, Ether and an emergency exit. While it may seem out of the way and not worth it, getting the emergency exit alone is going to save us oodles of time. And then we're gonna grab that Spider Silk. And then off we go. And we're gonna get down to the outline. Alright, we need to do a little quick menu, which is move Edward to the last slot and remove everything he has because he's not doing anything. Edward's sole purpose is to give us equipment to sell. Alright, here's Antline. Cecil's gonna take out Edward, and Rydia's gonna summon Chocobo for style points. Look at that Chocobo. 120 damage. It's actually... Shit. Actually, that works out perfectly. Okay. Technically speaking, I could just attack and defend with Rydia and hope that Antlion kills her. Probably the better move. But my cursor was already there, so we just took it upon ourselves to save Antlion the trouble. So a lot of the early game boss fights are very straightforward. Very. But the later boss fights are going to be... a lot more involved. Nice. And down he goes. That was actually really good. Nice. Oh god, Rookie, what are you gonna suggest? I was Rookie, I was getting Emperor's New Groove on my PS TV, and as I was going through the PlayStation Classics, I passed by on the PS TV Cars 2 PSP version. I do too, Nolly. I've never done one, and I think it'd be really fun and neat to try. So we're gonna take our hovercraft down here to Kaipo again and give our sand ruby to Rosa. By the way, we have this lady. Oh boy. Oh gosh. I shouldn't have went that way. Don't give her the bomb ring. Okay. Yeah, by the way, we have the hovercraft. The hovercraft can move anywhere on land. It's slow as dirt, but it can move anywhere on land, and it can also move over shallow rocks on the water. So, that is the hovercraft's use. So we're gonna use it for a teeny bit longer and then abandon it for a very long time. Then we have Rosa. We'll have a little auto sequence with Edward here. You can see that nice water effect in the Pixel remasters. It's beautiful. Surprise, surprise. The strategy here is press auto battle and chill. Edward's gonna kill this Sahagin that has 3 HP. Look at this absolute legend of a creature. Oh, we got a crit. Dude, this thing's insane. Never mind, we found one with 31 HP. Dude, we have buff Edward. He's huge. It's amazing how many like licensed kart racer games there are. It's just like the thing. It is like, oh, we have an IP, gotta make a kart racer out of it. Seriously, did you see that 29 he did to that Sahagin with his bare hands? So we're gonna take our little hovercraft here up to Mount Hobbs with our new party member Rosa, who is a white mage. Oh, I don't doubt it, rookie. From what you told me of Cars 2, I don't doubt it at all. But yeah, I love all the little visual effects in the Pixel Remaster. Just the little animations and effects. You know, even things, look at the clouds moving. Just like all the little tiny details make it just feel so alive. It's really cool. They're very nice versions of these games. Cool, and we'll come up here to our new friend Yang. Or Yang, if you're playing the DS version. I don't know. He's going to show us off his ability, which is to kick, which is an AoE move that we will never see again after this fight. What Yang has, which is more important, is the ability Focus, which he can kind of pass a turn to store attack for double attack power. That's more important than kick. But that's going to lead us into our next boss fight, which is Mom Bomb, which actually will have something more than just attack pass. It's still pretty minor, but we're going to have Cecil and Yang attack and everyone else defend. And we're going to wait for this thing to explode. So, as you can see, running auto battle through sequences like this is just very, very fast. Hey there, Leona. It's going good. How are you doing? So we're going to wait for a text box here. I'm going to blow. We'll get one more in. I'm going to hold. I'm going to use explode. And then after it explodes, we're going to hourglass to stop all the bombs. Continue to defend with Rosa and Edward. Cecil will use darkness, and Yang will attack. Now you see I've put on auto battle here. A really cool thing is that as I kind of said with Flea, the default for auto battle is attack. If it can't perform the previous action, it will default to attack. So if I have Yang use an hourglass and throw an auto battle, since I don't have another hourglass to use on his next turn, he'll default back into attack. So I don't have to like pick another action for him. Again, it's just really nice, more optimized menuing. Edward just opted to bail on us instead of letting the whole team flee. Not a team player today, I see. I auto-battled wrong. That can happen sometimes. Auto-battle and preemptive strikes kind of sucks. If you miss your timing, you can just end up queuing attacks with the whole party when you meant to flee. It's nice weather there. It's not really nice weather here, I'll tell you that. It's cold and snowy and not fun. So it's a perfect day to sit inside and speedrun an RPG. But yeah, Leona, me and Nolly played a little more Dead by Daylight. We got a little hooked on it. I like to mash X here because there's a dialogue option. And not mash up or down or circle, because I've done that before, because it's just like, oh, I like just like slamming my hand all over the controller to mash, and then I accidentally hit no, and that's not fun. No one likes that. That's alright, Leona. It's been like off and on snowing here, and I'm pretty sure that I heard someone like cutting their grass yesterday. I forgot. I need to take out Edward in the next fight. Yeah, we did get wrecked a few times, but you know what? I'm telling you, we played another game with the nurse, and it was a cakewalk, and it's easy mode. I'm telling you. Easy mode. Alright, so I need to have Cecil take out Edward. Okay. And now we can go in. We need to funnel more experience to Cecil. Edward just does not need the experience. There's no reason for him to have experience here, so. Hey, 8-Bit. Oh, thank you for the resub. I appreciate it. How are you doing this weekend? So this is a good part for auto battle because every one of these battles we just want Cecil Yang to attack, so I don't really need to input anything for these fights. Here are the captains, which may retreat. They may let us take them out. This guy's gonna retreat. It happens. Again, it's just like bonus money. It's... may need it, may not need it. Oh, Leona, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate the resub, friend. Okay, and we have one more fight. The miss! Oh my god, he missed! Oh yeah, no, please. Take out Cecil. I don't actually know if that HP carries over or not. Alright, we got like no bonus captains. I don't really think it's a big deal for money. Heck yeah, you've earned a lazy day. Yeah, I'm doing good here. Doing a little like informal semi-commentated run for a submission video. He gets healed. Okay. So, you're not supposed to win this fight, so... Kane won't take me out, so I'm gonna have to take myself out. Because it ends the fight a lot faster than watching Kane be like, haha, I got you. Alright, a little cutscene where Golbez and Kane are gonna steal the crystal. We get this cool little lightning effect. See ya, homies. And we'll move on. Oh, and he's gonna take Rosa. We lost Rosa as quick as we got her. Yeah, Leona, that would be a lot of fun. I'll probably post about it, see if we can recruit some people, because that would be really fun. So the whole team's sad and depressed. We lost 10 seconds on that split, and they don't know how to recover from it. But, you know, we're professionals. We can get back into this. It's okay, team. So we're going to roll down here. There is a Hermes shoes in that pot. And then I'm going to go shopping. So I've been playing around with this shop, and I think the magic number is 23 and 6. 23 and 6 seems like the magic number. We're professionals. Don't I look like a professional at this? Please say no. Please say no. Yeah, Leona, I want to play the Resident Evil characters. I think it'd be really fun. Especially when Nolly pointed out to me that you can get a Chris Redfield skin. I was like, oh, I'm sold. I want him to be able to punch boulders. It's my hero. So we're just gonna raid the castle here for a little bit, steal some items. And then head outside and get our ship. Dang, 8-bit. I didn't even see the messages. All right, so I'm sorry, Leona. I know that I've just stripped you of the chance to be famous. I do apologize for what I've done to you. Yeah, you just have to like take his advice. Like what is it? Watch your viewer list so you can call people out as they come in. That's a good one. That's definitely what you should do. You should definitely call out every lurker by name. Yeah, every single stream. Like, don't even play your game. You're not playing a game anymore. You're watching that list. That's your job. Watch that list. I am like the polar opposite. I like if I want to be like out there, I will, but like I lurk so often, and even like some of my really good friends, I just kind of lurk. Like some days I just don't want to just like chat. I just want to hang, and oh. That's why I like I don't have like, I have very just generic follower alerts here. It's like I like can't like follow someone while they're live usually, because I'm like, oh, what if they have a follower alert, my name pops up, I'm just lurking right now, and then I'm gonna get called out, and then I have to say something. I was like, nah, I'll follow after they're done. So you can never convince me to ever have like a named follower alert. I like respecting the people do not feel comfortable being called out. Alright, so we're doing a little shopping here. We're gonna need to buy a flame rod and a wizard's hat. That's for that flame rod's gonna go the distance. That thing's gonna okay, we're taking that thing all the way to like the end of the game. Some of the equipment we're buying is not necessarily for us, but rather to give to our temporary party members to take their good stuff. Oh, Nolly, I can't wait for the bubblegum pink. I'm ready. Okay. So new to the little menu here. Cecil gets the Deathbringer. and pour on you optimize. Okay, we're ready. You like cotton? That's so beautiful. Alright. As per usual, we're gonna flee from all encounters as we make our way over to Mount Ordeals. Sounds good, rookie. We'll be here. Yeah, like, I mean, I do agree, but like there are some times where I don't mind. But there are also a lot of times where I'm like, I don't know, not feeling it. And especially for like my own stream, you know, I really want it to just be a place that, you know, people can feel comfortable hanging out and doing whatever, you know. Even if someone never chats and they just always hang out here to lurk and just read chat and watch the stream. I love that. And I want people to feel comfortable doing that. But I like people, you know, that's why I like the anonymous one, because like I used to just not have them at all. But you know, it's kind of nice to, you know, just at least have it there, so you know, someone that follows sees that I'm like, I appreciate you. I'm just respecting everyone, you know. It's not that I don't appreciate the follow. Come on. Oh, we made it to Tella without an encounter. Let's go. Huge gains here on twitch.tv/Zik3 playing Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster any percent speedruns. Alright, I'm done. Yeah, I've also seen people do things like, I think Auth does it, where like he has a like a 1 channel point reward for like introduce yourself or say hi or whatever, for like if you want to be called out when you follow, you can do that, which I thought was a kind of neat idea too. I could have made that. I'm disappointed. Yeah. No, this would be such a good encounter on the way down from the mountain. Wow. Okay, so here is our first of the 4 fiends of the run. This is our first real boss fight. This is Skarming Leon. It's gonna come in 2 fights. So the first fight, he's got these ads, so we want to have Cecil use a bomb fragment to take them all out. And then Palom will use the twins to do twin cast, and Tella will be a reserved healer here. So they're gonna cast Pyro, that's really good. We just want him to not use Thunder on the twins. Okay. And then we'll auto battle. Twin cast. And then if they get a Pyro, I'm gonna use Cecil to take out Poro. Which worked. Okay. Cool. And that's the first fight. We're again funneling experience. So there's another step to the Skarm fight. And this is where the elixir comes into play. So the strat here will be for Cecil to take out Pala. And then Tella use the elixir on Skarm. Easy fight. That was pretty smooth. Alright, so Cecil's gonna become a paladin now. So we need to, you know, dramatically fight our old self. But we're a paladin. We renounced violence, so defend is the only way. There. And now for like the longest fanfare ever. It's okay, but we've completely forgotten about renouncing violence once we leave this little shrine. It's back to murder after this. Also, Tella's learned all his spells by witnessing this miraculous transformation, which is really helpful. So, I need to do a little menu here. So we need to, switch Tella and Porum. We need to rip all the equipment off the twins, optimize Tella and optimize Cecil. And then Cecil doesn't know Cure yet, so I just want to give Tella a little heal. Okay. So now we need to make our way back down the mountain. And this is where we need... So when Cecil becomes a paladin, he loses all of his levels. So we're going to use the encounters here on Mount Ordeals and the fact that Tella is kind of OP right now to power level Cecil back to where he was, while also giving us a good amount of money for the big menu coming up in the town of Baron. And luckily, Thundaga takes out literally everything. So we're only gonna do 3 encounters because Tella has the MP to do 3 big ones. It's not worth doing more. That was a good encounter. You want big encounters, like, you know, 6, 7 enemies. Because you get lots of experience and money for that. Okay. So we're gonna go get a chocobo because there's a chocobo forest down here. And right before I do so, I'm going to sort my items, heal Cecil to full, and use an ether on Tella. And then get a yokobo. I think I should see, I'm trying to optimize the use of potions so I don't have to buy as many. And I think using Cecil to heal there might be the way. Do a little cutscene here. Nothing we can do to speed it up. And so beautifully, the game will show us this again later in case we forget. So no need to memorize this. We're gonna see it again. All right, so Pal and Porm are gonna come with us. Tella's gonna come with us. We got the gang's all here. So we'll just take our magic teleporter over to the town of Baron. With this white mage will always be in the way, no matter what. Always spawns there. And then we'll head back to Baron. Alright, I forgot to check my money when I did my heal. I'm just gonna really quickly flick the menu. I might be able to make this work. We're gonna figure out how to make this work. We're gonna use Bio All. Take out this fight. And then we'll have a fight with Yang. Because he's brainwashed right now. Okay. And we're just going this kind of like semi-scripted fight. We're just gonna defend until he does his second kick. So here's his second kick. Wait 1, wait 2. And then attack him. There. And that ends the fight. So I'm 100. Sounds good, Leona. Thanks for good luck. So I was disappointed earlier because I am 93 gil short of having enough money to do the next menu. Might be able to just, I don't know how much potions sell for. I might just get the backup money. There's a pot with 1,000 gil in it. It's a little out of the way, but it just sucks to have to get 1,000 gil to make up 93. Which honestly probably would have been like one of those captain fights. So. All right, we're gonna go get the bone. We're gonna go get the backup money. I don't, like, it's not worth selling my potions to make up what's gonna be like a 10-second time loss. All right, this is a big menu. So buy an Ice Claw, a Thunder Claw, and then we go ham. Sell all this, Spear, Dark Sword, Shadow Blade, all the way down to the Iron Armlet. There we go. And then you come over here and buy 4 of those, 3 of those. Wait, I had enough? What? Oh, wait, what? I had enough. Where did I get the money? Did I do my math wrong? Is 8,100 the magic number? I thought it was 8,200. What? I've done the math there. That's weird. Well, I was wrong. I didn't need the backup money, but now we're loaded, so it's like safety cash. Not a big deal. It's good to know, though. Oh, yeah. Really? Dude, I'm like the king of ambushes. Yeah, I always find that so hilarious, though, yeah. It's like crowd around a little twin bed. They all get like a little, they all lay like the wrong direction on it. You get a little chunk of the bed. Saving money, okay? So I'm thinking of, oh, I almost forgot to do this. Optimal. That would have been awkward. Okay. Actually, Palmaporum should be dead for this fight, so this is fine. Hey, Althea. How you doing? Alright, so Bygone's going to join the party. He's a liar. This is actually a tough fight. We're gonna have Cecil and Yang start their attack on one of the arms of the boss, and we're gonna have telecast Thundaga. So Tella is going to Thundaga the center. Palin's gonna take himself out, and oh, Cecil just defended. That was an accident. That's a memory cursor fault. So telecasting Thundaga will cause a reflect counter. So Tella now goes into defend mode because he's got nothing else to do here. Though actually, I'm gonna have him potion Cecil. Because we actually got a little weak there. Another attack. Back into defense, because we should be fine now. Good miss. So we're just gonna auto attack until Bygone dies. And then that arm will probably self-destruct. Yeah. Not on Cecil. Oh, he survived. He survived. Let's go. Okay. That was actually a pretty clean fight. So I just want to heal up the team. Tella's got MP, so we're good to go. That was a little excessive on the heal, but it's okay. That was a little excessive. The tough part about Thundagaing early on the Bygone fight is that he puts up Reflector early, so it wears off early enough for him to use haste on himself. It's not a big deal. I probably should have held that Thundaga until the Torrents of Water built, but this Thundaga will kill them. Please don't kill Tella. He did. Okay, well. I definitely should have held for the Torrents of Water, because now this is very awkward. Okay, this is good. This will kill them. When he has the water up, he takes like double damage on Thundaga. I thought maybe I could speed through, like he was, because Tella had such bad ATB, I thought for the sake of speed, I could cue the Thundaga, he'd build the water while he was casting, and then hit it right away. My timing was just a little off. It's good to know. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Yeah. So Cagnaz is a sore loser, is going to try and take us out. Palamporum are going to do what they do best and turn themselves into rocks. Which cannot be undone until it can be undone because, you know, locked. Story. So this is the point in which we're gonna get our airship. The airship's gonna go through many iterations throughout the run. We're gonna get a normal airship, and then that one's gonna die, and then we're gonna get an airship that can't fly over lava, which will come into play later, and then we'll get one that can, and then we'll put a drill on it, and we'll put a crane on it eventually too. The airship goes through many iterations in this game. Whereas in a lot of Final Fantasies, it's just the airship, and you get it, and you go everywhere. This game's airship kind of evolves. This part of the airship movement too is also like a big showing of the diagonal movement being really nice, because we have to go to Troia Castle after this scene. And it's literally exactly a northwest diagonal from Baron Castle. So when we come out of this cutscene, I'm just gonna hold up and left. So we'll start moving even before the game kind of loads in. And we'll just straight diagonal to the castle. Little adjustment. So we're gonna go find Edward. He's pretty exhausted after hitting that 29 on that Sahagin. It kind of was like the end of his life as we know it. He drew out like 300% of his power and just took himself out. So my guy's bedridden now for the rest of the game because of that crit. And so he's gonna tell us to go to the Magnetic Cavern, which is a place where any items we have that are metal will hinder our abilities. That character just won't be able to fight. And we're actually going to use that to our advantage in one of the boss fights. Wow. Sorry about that yawn. Jeez. But yeah, we're going to use that to our advantage in one of the boss fights. The boss fight is not in the castle, so yet again, do not go back in the castle. Instead, we need to go up and get ourselves a chocobo, because the Magnetic Cavern is in an area full of forest and the airship can't land in the forest. So we need this guy. Keeper of the Jams. Listen to this jam. If only we got this for a little longer. Alright. That's all we get. So when we did our shop, you can see right now that Cecil, Telly, and Yang all have magnetic items on, so they can't fight right now. But Sid only has a wooden hammer, so he's good to go. But when we did the shop earlier, we deliberately avoided selling one of the items we did not sell was an iron arrow, and that's kind of going to it's a metal weapon basically, and we're gonna use that in the Dark Elf fight at the start. But we gotta get there first. These encounters are kind of scary because, like, if Sid gets taken out, it's over. We're done. The others cannot fight or run, but we're there. So that one ambush was really the scary part. So I need to use an ether. Oh, he's dead. We need to bring him back, and then use an ether on Tella. equip Sid with the iron arrow. And then I'm gonna have Cecil. That was not enough. Give him a little cue. Okay. So you may be thinking this is suicide. Why would I put metal on the entire party? It's just so that scripted battle where you're supposed to lose will actually end immediately if the entire party is wearing metal. I think it's just always funny to see that the fight barely even loads in. Also, I lost 30 seconds here last time. I'm not sure how I did that. I'm saying that, and then I'm probably still going to lose the 30 seconds. Oh, wow. Why is my nose so itchy? So with Edward's melody playing, we can use metal again, so... I'm also going to do something a little different here. Okay. Give Cecil Berserk. Run auto battle as much as we can here, because... that's actually really terrifying. Alright, I'm gonna have Tella. Good. Cecil's our main damage dealer here. Tella dying there kind of sucks, but now I don't have to worry about switching his auto battle thing. Okay, we're fine. That was spooky. Also, I lost 30 seconds, so joke's on me. So we really only should cure the party here if we're in critical HP, and I would say that we're in dangerously critical HP, so... sadly, I'm gonna have to use another Phoenix down. That sucks. And then with him... and then teleport. Instead of the one turn with the potion, I should have queued Kiraga all. It would have made that less scary and Tella wouldn't have died. Dude, I know, like, when I lived at the last place I lived at, I didn't have one, and I had to do everything myself by hand, and I hated it, dude. It was like, and it's like, it's just like the one thing I could never, like, motivate myself to do, you know? I'd always be like, oh man, I gotta wash dishes, and it would just be like, I don't want to do that. I just don't want to do that. Now that I have one, it's like, freedom. It's like, wow. I don't have to worry about that. It just gets done. Yeah, I'd rather not go back to the dark times. Alright. So now we're starting to get into the harder part of the run. We're in the Tower of Zot. We are to exchange the crystal to get Rosa back. So that's what we're gonna do. Run from every encounter and get to the top of the tower. We've officially reached level 80 1 or 83, and we can now run the Tower of Zot dungeon. There's my obscure FF14 reference. I can't remember if Zod is an 81 or an 83. Whoops, I didn't want that. It's fine. Alright, we're gonna get the Flame Sword. This is not... This is no, we're not in a good position here. I'm just gonna say that. I would really prefer to not have anybody else die. I'd rather not use another Phoenix Down. But I'm also kind of strapped for healing right now because I have no MP on anyone. So I'm going to do a little detour, grab this guy a hammer. Nice. I thought that said ambush, and I was like, no, I can't afford an ambush. We literally cannot afford an ambush or a back attack right now. Okay, we should be there. Yeah. So we'll pop into here real quick. We're going to do a menu and then we'll get our full heal. So we optimize Sid, optimize Cecil, and then use a 10. And this will give us a full heal and full MP. And then we'll start the Magus Sisters. I don't see anything on my end. So the strategy here is that Tella is gonna Thundaga the outer ones. Yang and Cecil are gonna swing at the middle one. And Sid's gonna AoE them all with the Gaia Hammer that we picked up. And hopefully, if all goes well, we're going to try and take out all three around the same time. Who's got Reflect? Yang's got Reflect. That's good. So what I'm going to end up doing is holding Tella. Well, actually, I shouldn't need to hold Tella. So Yang's going to attack that. Sid's also going to attack that. Hopefully it dies. Yes. And then we're going to bounce a Thundaga off of Yang. And this should kill mid. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. I thought that was enough. That was still, that's how that fight should go. That is a much better way to do that fight. Though I shouldn't have defended with Cecil and Yang. I should have, I should have kept their attacks going. There was no reason to hold them. Alright, this is going to be a scripted fight. I just want to keep mashing here because there will be text. He's going to be like, I have to cast Meteor. And everybody's like, you're going to die. He's like, that's fine. And we got to mash through that to speed it up. I wish you could auto battle through these. It would make them so much faster. Alright, so Tella died for 9999 damage. I wouldn't say that's a good trade, but... Only when it's convenient, 8-bit. Don't you know that? Yeah, I do have to, I'm having dinner with my parents tonight, so I do have to end stream at or very close to 5:30. So, you know, whenever we're done with this, however much time we have, that'll be how much Stranger Paradise we play. We're gonna play more this week, so. But yeah, I am limited by time today. I wanted to start stream a little earlier, but I'm lazy, and it's a Sunday. I woke up at like 9:30 and I didn't get out of bed till like 10:45. It was bad. No, I'm just having dinner at their place. I'm still like weird. I'm still like not fully ready to like go out and eat at restaurants yet. Alright, so Rosa and Dragoon Kane will join our party. We're gonna do a little menu. And then we'll do a boss fight. So Rosa, we need to optimal and then use her Cura on everybody and start the fight. This fight is not fun. We just have to hope we don't miss a lot. So Yang's gonna start with a Spider Silk. Kane's going to jump. He's gonna use a Bacchus Cider. Gonna attack, and Rosa's going to Berserk on Cecil. This is gonna set us up. And then Rosa's also going to Berserk on Yang. And then I'll have Rosa defend after this. And then we enter Prey mode. 680. That was a fat hit. More of that, please. We just have to pray that none of our team misses. And we get good damage rolls. Because we can roll really low here. It's like, it's pretty sad the low damage you can get here. Like 121, he just did a 680. Like, let's get those numbers up, man. There we go. Alright, Kane's not really doing his job as a Dragoon. We got 2-2-2. Shoutouts to Skate Man. So far, though, this is a pretty good fight. And then I missed twice. Nice. Why did I say anything? Oh my god, now Sid's dead. Oh. Oh my, this was so good. And now it's so bad. Why did I say something? Can we hit? Please? Can someone hit? Thank you. Oh, that was so good until that last bit. The fight just like stopped. I was gonna say those are my words right there. We need to save money. I'm the king of like, I can just make mac and cheese for like 6 days this week, right? Yeah. I don't mind though. I'm not a picky person. All right, we have a little menu here after 4 people sleep in a twin-size bed together. So we need to switch Kane and Sid. Remove all from Sid, definitely not foreshadowing anything. And then give Kane the headband, the Kenpoji. Remove those, and then give it to Sus. And we're good to leave. Is it not a good day today, Nolly? It's still freezing in there. Well, I haven't had a good PB&J in a while. Okay, drop the magma rock in, and yeah, we will unlock basically a whole new world, which is the underworld. The customer interaction is the part that just has to be the worst. I know you've been like so close to like just wanting to quit or leave. You should just take the risk and just be like, hey, I'm done with the whole front desk thing. I'm gonna only do repairs now, and I'm never doing the front desk, or I'm done. And just see what happens. Just be like, I can't do it anymore. Alright, so boss fight out of nowhere. We're gonna go straight into a double boss fight here. With Calcabrina and then Golbez. They're pretty straightforward. This is the part of the game where Cecil attack Berserk Cecil is just the way. He just does so much damage right now. That paradigm's gonna change very quickly. But for now, that is what we're doing. Alright, so we're gonna have our main attack dealers each attack one of the Calbrenas. A little attack the Brinas. I want Rosa. If she ever gets a turn, dear God. 2 cast Berserk on Cecil. And then I'm gonna want her to cast Berserk on Kane as well, and then go into a defend. That's really bad, actually. Don't die here, please. Okay, good. I really needed that Cecil heal to go off. I was hoping to get another heal in. Cecil being at 606 is kind of scary, but I have to roll with it. That sucks that it targeted Cecil. Because the next fight is Cecil only. So it's like, everybody else is gonna just like, scripted by the game, die in the next fight. So if Kao Cabrera would have hit literally anybody else, it would have been ideal. So we're on worst case now. I'm probably gonna have Rosa throw another heal here. It just makes it better. It's fine, I guess. Not really. No, definitely not the goal best situation. You're right. We'll lose a little time here because I did a double Cura. I just did not feel comfortable at 600 health. You'll see why. Because, like, he's going to do some big hits here. And technically speaking, he could only target Rydia. But see, he did not. And I would have been pretty scared had he hit Cecil twice here. So that was more just a safety situation. You gotta know when to just take some safety measures. Okay. Nice. How does he do it? How does he manage to throw 2 Curas when you need to throw 0, technically? How does he manage to be so amazing? Literally lost 10 seconds between those 2 splits solely because Calcabrena decided to target Cecil. It's the way it rolls sometimes. All right, let's buy 1, 1, 2. And then we're gonna go up these stairs and pick up a bunch of junk. Yet again, as with every castle we visit, we're gonna raid their treasure troves because they don't need it. Don't do that. I thought it was this room. Yeah, don't ask about Zik 1 and Zik 2. You know, I always like when people ask like, "Oh, where did your name come from?" I was like, "I don't know. I just thought it up one day when I was younger and I rolled with it." I could always just like make up some crazy stupid thing like, "Oh, you know in the old Final Fantasies how it was like Fire 1, Fire 2, and Fire 3? Well, you know, 3 is the highest it could go, so I of course went with the number 3." All right, we're gonna walk through battlefield here to the Tower of Babel. Hope we don't get 1,000,005 encounters and get to the top. I'm gonna make a small detour. I'm gonna pick up a cat claw for Yang. Will help him do kind of insane damage to Dr. Luge. Cool. Nice. I do love me some ambushes. You know, ideally, if we're gonna get ambushed, I'd prefer to be ambushed by egg. I'll take egg, please. Oh, CGT, you tried to get out of bed, but nope, you gotta go back. Another small detour, dry ether. It's like an ether, but dry. Alright, we're at the boss. We're gonna do my menu now. Yang needs the cat claw, prisoner's wear, power armlet, Kane gets the dwarven axe, Rosa gets optimized, and Rydia gets the wizard's hat, and there's that flame rod we bought. Yeah, and that choice changes the later in the night it gets, 8-bit, and it's not the... You'd think it'd be bad, but it's absolutely not. 3 a.m. lasagna? That's where it's at. Alright, so we're going to summon Titan. And then attack with the others, and we're just gonna do insane damage to these two. Right. Go blow up. Please don't kill him. Ugh. Why do they always target Yang? We need Yang alive here. Yang is the sole powerhouse in this endeavor. There. As you can see, Yang is kind of beefy. One more, really? I thought that was it. There we go. Berserk Yang just destroys things. Okay. We're poisoned. That really doesn't matter. Poison's pretty sad and not worth healing. We're just gonna push through it. He didn't eat yet. Oh my gosh. Please go do. We need some food. Some snacks. Yang's gonna rock into this fight with 12 health, and you know what? Not even. He's gonna roll into this fight with 1 health, I think. Why do I do that every time? There we go. 1 HP. Let's go, Yang. $2 to 3 meals for $6 total. Those are my kind of numbers. I didn't get to make what I wanted to make for dinner last night. I was gonna make a shepherd's pie, and then all my potatoes were bad, and I was like, wow, that sucks. That's like the main part. I need that part. So I just ate, like, I just scrounged up some leftovers and had a bowl of cereal. Alright, so we get sad music because Yang just died, but the sad music's over immediately. So we're done mourning Yang. And now we just are gonna escape the tower. Also, we get a full heal. Sure. You usually get full heals when people leave your parties. So you can usually try and plan around that, which is nice. Come on, come on. Nice, no encounters. Hey, Nara, thanks for the good luck. Hope you're having a good weekend. Alright, little cutscene here. And we'll get to one of my least favorite segments in the game, the Rubicante segment. Now, like, get yourself a nice large mac and cheese. That's my kind of pizza right there. Just all cheese. Call them up, be like, how much cheese am I allowed to order? How much cheese do you currently have available? Whoops. Parking one away like that's actually risky. I should try and avoid that. Alright, well. Now it is time to get a hook attached to our airship. So that we can now pick up go get our good friend the hovercraft. Who gets one last time to shine. Ooh, that sounds really good. I remember one time, me and a bunch of friends went to Columbus for a Yu-Gi-Oh event way back when I was in college. And I remember we were just like looking for places to eat, and like everywhere, and like the main strip where the event was just like so like fancy and expensive. But like I wanted to get something that like, you know, I couldn't get at home. You know, I didn't want to just be like, oh, let's just go get McDonald's. And we found this like weird like place, just this tiny little, why did I put it there? Oh, whatever. Little hole in the wall place that really, we're gonna get an ambush? One step off the airship, we got an ambush. This couldn't be avoided. That had like deep dish pizzas, and it was like one of the greatest pizzas I've ever had in my life. I don't even remember what the place was called. I couldn't even tell you anymore where it was at. It was just a spur of the moment, like we were just walking along. It's like, what about this place? And it was, yeah, like delicious. I loved it. Alright, so I need to buy Ice Shield, Black Robe, and then an Ice Lance. And then we'll go pick up our next party member. Oh wait, pick up this ether too. Like I said at the beginning, you can never have too many ethers. Egg. Good ambush. Two little hidden elixirs there. It's like a blessing. It wasn't like, yeah, no, it was just like a place on a street somewhere. Alright, we'll have our cutscene with Edge, and then he will join us. I grabbed the spider soap, right? I don't think I did. Did I grab the spider soap? Shoot, I don't remember now. I'm gonna have to check my inventory real quick. I should have a spider soak and a silver hourglass. I mean, you're not wrong. There's like a few local pizza places I do not like solely because I don't like their sauce. I don't like really sweet sauces. I got the spider silk. I did not get... Alright, we have to go back. I didn't grab the silver hourglass. That's very important. Right? Right? This sucks, but I gotta do it. Yeah, wow. I can't believe I forgot that. I'm glad I remembered, though. That would have been, like, that would have been bad. I won't say I would have been GG, but it would have made the Kane, grabbing the Avenger and leveling Kane, like a disaster. Okay, well, following that disaster, we're gonna do, we're not gonna do a menu, we're gonna do a battle, and then we're gonna do a menu. We need to swap Kane and Cecil, and then remove everything from Edge, give her the black robe, optimize Kane, give him the black belt key, green beret, power armlet. Egg. Rubbery, floppy breading. Yuck. I am perfectly fine being ambushed by Egg. If the game has to get its ambush quota in, let it be Egg. Alright, this is the scariest part of the run for me. Some people have various scariest parts of the runs. Some would say it's the Four Fiends. Some would say it's Zeromus. I think it's Rubicante. Alright. King and Queen of Eblon are not to be defeated. We're just going to straight up defend. There. And we'll just defend until they snap out of their little phase they're in. It's just a phase. They'll snap out of it. Authentic New York style. All right. Rubicante is gonna fully heal us, which is really nice, and then it's gonna get spooky. We're basically relying on Kane's jumps and Rydia's summons to deal our damage in the fight. Not a Titan, we need Shiva. We're gonna have Edge try and cut a flood in here just to get a little bonus damage. I'm kind of nervous that Kane won't make a second jump here. He definitely won't because, are you kidding? Every time. Why does he single target him every time? Alright, and Shiva, defend, defend. Let's get some damage in. This is okay. Get a Shiva in. Alright, probably 2 more Kane jumps will take him out. Oh, I didn't have to worry about menuing him. He got absolutely deleted. Please don't. Every time. Oh, this fight is brutal. This fight is so brutal. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, wait, open up. He didn't. Shoot. Whew. That was rough. That was very rough. That Inferno on Kane was... That wasn't bad for having to backtrack for that Silver Hourglass, but that Inferno on Kane was worst case scenario by far. That happens though. That's why I say that fight's so terrifying, because all it takes is for Rubicante to time a perfect Inferno in there to take out Kane, and you're on recovery mode immediately. Wait. We go in. Welcome back, rookie. What are your thoughts on pizza? That's a lot of egg. Is Britain even real? Oh no. Alright, we gotta go back to Dwarven Castle. This airship can't fly over the lava. So we gotta make our path right there. And so we've now entered the time of the run where Kane becomes the absolute powerhouse of the run. We're about to power level Kane to a kind of insane level, and he's gonna be who we rely on for the rest of the run. But first, buy some stuff. Buy like 10 of those and like 43 of those. Hey B, thanks for good luck. Appreciate it. I'm doing some like informal commentary right now. Because I was saying, it's like, I was saying at the beginning of the stream, but for people that weren't there, like, I'm doing some like informal commentary for a submission video because I can't do a local record because I'd have to record in 60 FPS and I don't have the hard drive space for a recording of that caliber. So, ta-da! But yeah, Sid's about to upgrade our airship. This upgrade to the airship will allow us to fly over lava, which is going to open up the underworld to us. So it's going to allow us to get to our next area we need to get to, which is the sealed cave. But before we get to the sealed cave, we're going to go not only level Kane pretty heavily, but also get a pretty amazing item for him called the Avenger. Alright, Sid's died for like the 3rd time, so that's cool. But we're gonna head back. I think I have everything I need, yeah. And we're gonna go right to the Sylvan Cave. And this is a scary part of the run, honestly. Like, this is pretty scary in that you can get hit by goblin captains walking to your airship. Normally it's armadillos. No, but like Sylvan Cave has like the entire cave basically gives you poison. Every tile on the ground damages you. Also, I need to Phoenix down them, and I didn't store my items. All right, so yeah, every single tile you'll see, not every single tile, but most tiles will damage you. And our party is pretty weak right now, and that's for a good reason, which we'll get to in a second. But also, all these enemies have the ability to, they have the possibility of ambushing you. And Malboros are pretty famous in Final Fantasies to just absolutely ruin your day. And there's also frogs, which will also ruin your day. We just need to make it to a hidden area. Good, no ambushes. All right. So here's a hidden area, and we're gonna start this fight for the Avenger, and it's gonna trigger a fight with Malboros. All right, and then Rydia is going to summon Titan. Edge is gonna take out this because it's getting in the way. All right, and now we're set up. All right, Rydia's gonna summon a second Titan, and once she does, Kane is gonna take her out. And then Kane himself will kill the last Malboro and get all the experience for himself, and we'll get an Avenger. Now we're gonna give Kane said Avenger and heal him to full. And so this is gonna give Kane, so you can see why that's a little scary section. But this is gonna give Kane a insta berserk every single battle. And the sealed cave is full of these trap doors. Kane's gonna handle it all by himself. And this is so that all the experience of every trapdoor will go straight to Kane. I'm also not going to run around as a frog. If I get an encounter before the trapdoor, I'm probably going to kill it. I want to guarantee that Kane is high enough level. If you're under-leveled at the doors, you can die to it. And that's not fun. Another little just safety strat I want to do here. I've been under damaged here before, and that's not fun. And now we just auto battle, and we'll kill every single trapdoor. Yeah, after it does search, the trapdoor will switch right to a move called, I think, Ninth Dimension, and it will just insta-wipe Kane. So we have to kill it in 3 hits. If we underdamage it, we'll die immediately. Nobody wants that. So it's nice to just make sure the Kane is a high enough level to get there. Dang, almost made it. It's also kind of scary here, because with auto battle on, if we get a preemptive strike, we can't, like, the game will input an attack faster than we can cancel auto battle. So it's just kind of an unfortunate thing. Get the light sword. It's kind of a weird timing, because with Kane's Berserk, his ATB charges so much faster, so it's like you're used to normal ATB timing the whole run. Really? Alright, well this thing's gonna grow into a Chimera Brain. That can happen. Kane's still strong enough to just take it out. Just sometimes they can cast like Blue Flame, and that's just not fun. But yeah, Beefy Kane is the name of the game now. Canceling auto battle just a bit early. There we go. But yeah, I feel you, Leona. It's like I've made it this far. I'd prefer to just, you know, finish strong, you know. Do I have time? Okay, I do. I need to heal Kane to full, and I should have did it there. Kane not being healed to full here would have been a disaster. But surprise, we're gonna hit auto battle, and we're gonna let Kane do his thing, because Kane's just beefy now. I'm gonna lose a little bit of time to that encounter I took at the beginning. Just losing time to a little bit of safety. Not a lot, though. This run has a lot of time to save on the final boss, because I made a really silly mistake my last run. I wasn't paying attention. I had to lose a little more time than I thought, but it's okay. The end of my run is kind of insane, so it's going to be pretty tough to, like, match it until the last split. That room has such a low encounter rate, I swear. Like, I'm starting to be convinced that you just can't get an encounter in that room. I agree, Leona, and like, I don't know. Personally, it's more of just like a long-term thing. Like, it's like, I'm not afraid of getting sick. It's just like, I'm more just like, who knows what long-term effects it's gonna have on people. I'd rather just avoid that altogether. This is my like over-paranoid, long-term thinking brain working here, but that's the way I always look at it. I want to be like, you know, 50 and my lungs collapse because we didn't know more about this than we thought we did. That wasn't a bad escape though. I barely got any encounters. I just like to finish out strong, get like a sub 250. One of the things that, again, I'm so excited for when I get my new computer, because it does suck. I do lose time for loads, which, you know, it sucks. Probably be like 246 pace or something right now on a real good computer. I parked one away again. That was peak armadillo ambush right there. So now we're gonna put a drill on our airship. Basically becoming a robot. Kind of great. Also, I'm sure everybody knows, but I'm going to post it tonight when I post my schedule, but Emperor's New Groove was the March game. So that'll be on Thursday. I'm just going to throw this out there because I already started learning it yesterday. I think I hate this speedrun more than Tomba. I think it's genuinely one of the worst. Like, it just is genuinely unfun to play. I have not been having a good time with this game. Oh, trust me, it's not like a fun bad. It's just a bad. Like, it's just frustrating, which is what sucks. It's not like, oh, haha, it looks really funny. It's just like, it's just straight up frustrating. Like, there were multiple times throughout me starting to learn it that I was like, I might just refund people's points and not do this. I was like, I might be done. I was like, this genuinely sucks. Everybody's ready. Alright, so now we begin the moon segment of the run. I like parking the other side, but... Alright, we get this cutscene. Remember this cutscene I told you didn't have to memorize because it'll play again? We're here. Oh, it's your first one? Awesome. That's really cool. I want to get another. I've really been feeling that itch lately. I have 2 half sleeves on each of my arms. So my left arm is a Final Fantasy 14 half sleeve, and my right arm is a Gurren Lagann half sleeve. But I was thinking of turning my right arm into a full sleeve because I think it'd be cool. Bug game back piece. That's the tough. That's like genuinely a tough part, Rookie, is finding a good artist you trust and you like and works with you and having a good idea. All right. We got our lunar whale. We're gonna head to the moon. We're gonna head this way. Land on the staircase, because for some reason you can do that, and I'm cool with that. Alright, so the only thing we really need to worry about is... there's a lunar curtain chest up here I have to make sure I grab for the 4 fiends fight. Please make it. Nice. Yeah, it's a really cool idea, Rookie, for sure. Very windy outside. Oh, I forgot to tell everyone about my story from last night. My like transformer blew outside. My power went out yesterday. It was awful. I didn't have power for almost 3 hours last night. How am I still losing time on this split? I got some like insane like encounter RNG one time there, I guess. Oh, I thought I was gonna make that and I was gonna be really excited. Alright, we're headed back. We're getting to get ready for 2 pretty spooky fights, which is... The CPU is less spooky. The 4 Fiends is a very spooky fight. Sounds good, Leona. Have a good one. Thank you for the good luck. But yeah, so the 4 Fiends fight coming up is... We've fought all 4 Fiends throughout the game. Skarming Leon, Barbricia, Cagnazzo, and Rubicante. And now we're going to fight them all at once. So... good times are about to be had. They'll fight us one at a time, but all within the same battle, and they'll flip between them. I believe it's Skarm has 20,000 HP. Cagnazzo, I think, has also 20. Or is it 2030, 2030? Something like that. I know Rubicante has 30k. And we're gonna be basically using the fact that Fusoya is an absolute just master of magic to just use the others as support and Fusoya to melt all the 4 Fiends as quick as possible. It sounds pretty straightforward, but Rubicante can really destroy Fusoya, so you really got to be careful with his health. That's why picking up that Lunar Curtain is very important, because we're going to use that to protect him. Okay, here we go. In the giant. When we get to the chest, I'll do my menu. Also, the song's kind of a bop. Fusoya gets that flame rod. Oh, it's back. Rosa gets the kinesis staff that he was holding. Cecil gets the light sword. Yeah, so that's kind of the key purpose of the flame rod now, is to take the kinesis staff off of Fusoya, because the kinesis staff has the ability to, kind of like the Gaia hammer that we had Sid use back on the Maggot Sisters, the kinesis staff can cast Dispel. So that's going to be important for the CPU fight, so that Fusoya can do his thing to get Reflect off of the one boss. The last minute shop here, which we're actually going to hit up. That is so bad. Run! Oh, I'm gonna have to heal that. It's okay. We're going to buy a bunch of these and a bunch of these. And I'm gonna buy a few extra of those because I need to use them now. And we begin the fight. I need Fusoya at full HP for this. The Skarm is pretty straightforward, and it's why we've been collecting elixirs. We're still gonna elixir Skarming Leon to death, because it's just so free and easy to do. So Fusoya's gonna start by giving himself haste. Use an elixir. Use an elixir. Rosa will use a potion to push him over the edge. And then Cecil will get ready for this phase. Fusoya will use the Lunar Curtain on himself. And this is where people are going to start dying, and that's okay. Oh, I didn't want to attack. There. Now we're set up. Tidal wave is gonna happen. Wow, I'm surprised Rydia survived that. Didn't survive that. Alright, that should push him. We're gonna switch to Holy here. I actually, when Cecil's turn comes back around, I'm gonna have him use a high potion. And this will switch to Rubicante. And now we'll have Cecil throw an Arctic Wind. And that should leave Fusoya able to just free-cast Blizzagas until he dies. Oh, I'm an idiot! Oh no, hang on, this is the problem. He needs to elixir himself. He ran out of MP. I forgot about the MP. Now he can free rank cast Blizzagas. Oh man, that was almost a disaster. He'll be fine here. Even the Inferno, it won't do that much. This should be death. That could have been much better if I remembered to elixir. With Cecil, it would have been really good. Alright, before the CPU, let's put our orders back. Get Fusoya back. And then heal everyone to full. Rydia and Edge can stay dead for this. They have no part in this fight. This is like a notorious difficult fight, I remember, in like the casual playthrough of the game. And pretty straightforward for a speed run. You didn't want that. It's fine. Alright, Cecil's gonna attack. And here's where Rosa brings in that Kinesis Staff to take Reflect off the CPU, so Fusoya can kind of just get mediocre damage. That was sad. If he doesn't get better damage rolls, I might have to do a 4th flare. Okay, that's much better. Okay, that is so much better. We're gonna have to hold here. Alright. And one more flare, and this should push it at the threshold that I can now cast. Ooh. Ooh. I'm going for it, but I'm nervous. He might not die from this. This is kind of scary. Okay, he did. Fusoya got some seriously low damage rolls there. The biggest orb. The orb and his orb children. Alright, so Custodio and Golbez have taken off. They're gonna go try and take out Zemus on their own. And we're gonna go spectate and cheer them on. And this will be the final dungeon of the, running into the final dungeon of the run and the final boss. And this game has a very, like, kind of spooky, but fun final boss strat, in which we're pretty much going to do the entire fight with one character. It's really kind of neat to see. Because Zeromus is a pretty difficult final boss, and to do it at not only the level we're at, but with one character is pretty cool. And something to note about it is one of the things I forgot to mention that's like a nice quality of life improvement in the Pixel Remaster versions of this game is that there's an autosave feature. So the game autosaves like pretty much before every single boss. So there's not really, I wouldn't really say there's like a moment that this run dies, you know? Even making a mistake on a boss, you kind of just get to load game and jump right back into it, which is really nice. I think there's really only two bosses that it's like noticeable on, which is Rubicante and this one. Which for Rubicante, it's like I would say to get back to the fight, it's like a minute, and for Zeromus, it's like 3.5. That one's less fun. Alright, we have to go fly the ship back to where we want it to be, because they just kind of put you in this weird arbitrary location that I don't want to be at. That's not good. Goodbye, Cecil. You did good, pal. Tank the damage like a good paladin. And so we got stopped here before by Fusoya, but this time we actually get to run around and get to the back half of Crystal Palace, which will take us into the moon itself. Alright, so before I really get anywhere on the lunar subterranean, I'm gonna heal. And away we go. Nice. Nice back attack. Oh, wait, what? I didn't think we beat Darksage to his turn. That was interesting. I mean, I'm here for it. I'm just surprised. We will get a full heal before the final boss fight, so I'm not too worried about people taking damage. We're just trying not to get ambushed and deleted. Nice. Little murderer likes to open with scans sometimes, and it sucks. So beating him to his first turn is nice. That was a quick battle. Nice. Good. 2 little murderers, no scan. You love to see that. So this would normally be like your last bastion, your last save before the final boss. But luckily, because we have the, you know, good old Pixel Remaster autosave, we don't have to worry about that. Back attack. At least there was only one enemy. So when you get back attacks with like 5 enemies, that it's like feels real bad. That's a big mistake. That was my fault. I bumped the my finger was hovering over the square button and I accidentally bumped it. A little elixir up here. That's going to be important for our final boss strat. We're just kind of picking up a few items that are going to just be helpful for the final boss. Mainly the shurikens for edge to throw. And the elixir is very important. And why am I on this tile? I've seen better movement than what I'm showing right now. But you know what? It's okay. Alright, there's one more room, and then we gotta do a menu. The weapon that we gave... Oh, really? The weapon that we gave Cain back in the sealed cave, which gave him tons of power, but at the cost of being permanently berserk. We're gonna do the same thing here, but for some reason in the Zeromus fight, he won't be berserk. So we will now equip him. Well, first we're gonna sort our items. And then equip Cain with the Avenger, the Power Armlet, the Black Belt Key, and the Green Beret. And that's gonna set Cain up to be huge. This Cain is gonna rock this whole fight. So while we're watching, these are kind of just auto battle scripted fights. I'll kind of talk about the Zeromus fight. Like I said, Cain's gonna do the whole thing. Because Cain has the ability to jump. So Zeromus, when you boil him down to it, Zeromus actually runs off a very predictable script. And he moves in phases. So his attacks are Black Hole, which just nullifies stuff. Doesn't do damage. He has Big Bang, which is his like super move, which he just spams. He can cast Bio, he can cast Flare, and he can cast Meteor. Bio, Flare, Meteor are the like triggers between the phases. And basically the name of the game is to use Cain's jump to skip over all of the Big Bangs and just heal up on the Bios, Flares, and Meteors. So it's just a matter of timing and doing your timing right, which is usually signified by Zeromus doing a little shaking animation. but depending on the phase you're in, depends on what timing, like what setup for the jump you need to do. So you need to like, it's a really neat fight in that you need to pay attention to what phase you're in and how to do your jumps to skip things correctly. And if I do it right, we're gonna save 3 minutes here. See your team. But yeah, last time, cause like you can auto battle the beginning part to advance the like all your friends come, they're like, we heal you, and you can auto battle through it to speed it up. And I was reading chat and I just auto battled into the Zeromus fight and I messed up the jump timing and I was like, wow, I should probably pay attention. See this part, you can auto battle through this. It's so speedy. Alright, so Cecil needs to use the crystal. Kane jumps. He throws the Fuma. Defend, defend. Alright, our timing should be good here. And then after that throw, he should just obliterate the whole team. They're not surviving this. And now we begin. So we're gonna stay on auto battle until bio happens. All right, bio. So I'm going to Elixir Cane. Wait for a shaking animation, and then jump. And then we repeat until he casts bio again. Yeah, keep rolling those high 4000s, Kane. Get into the 4Ks. That's good stuff. Alright, there's the bio. So I'm going to heal up. Wait for a shake. Jump. I'm watching because he's gonna self-heal here in a second. There. And we have to delay a jump on the self-heal. Alright, we should be moving into flare phase now. There. So after flare, we land, get in an attack, wait for a shake animation, and jump. And then after we land, wait for another shake animation, and jump. And then repeat that, so flare, attack, wait for shake, jump. Oh, that's such a big hit. More of that. That was awesome. Jump. And then wait. Jump. Oh man. Alright, doing good. Oh, that was scary. Okay, we're fine. I waited a little too long to attack. He's got to be close to meteor phase. This should be meteor phase. Yes. All right, and then jump. And if we did it right, this should be GG. We'll skip every meteor after this, and he'll die in probably 1 or 2 jumps. Nice. We got there. Look. Look at how silly that is. This is the run I should have had the other day. But I stupidly wasn't paying attention. Oh, thank you for the GGs. That I was nervous in that Zeromus fight.